And we are back, everybody. It is the Get Geeked Podcast. And I should really say I am back. Not really we are back. Um, tell you the truth, I haven't heard from any of the other guys. It's basically I've been ghosted. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go on by myself until I hear from them. I don't know if they are ever gonna contact me and come back on the show or not. I think the last person I talked to was Sydney, and he was supposed to come back for another episode, but you know, he's got a busy life. He's a college kid going to school and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna hear back from him. Haven't heard back from Alex. Dada, well, he kind of just left like a long time ago. So, and before I even get started with anything, just want to say sorry for taking so long to come back. I was kind of like waiting on the other guys to see if I could see if I heard back from them or not. And then I also in the beginning of the year I got very very sick. I think I was like, dude, I was out of it for like 2 weeks or so. I don't know what I got. I think it was a virus. Something was going around. It was like laying everybody out. It laid me out. Like I had to call out of work for like at least 2 or 3 days, and it was bad. But I am back to health. I still haven't heard from the rest of the guys, but I want to keep this going. Like this was supposed to be our thing, because I talked to all the other guys before we even started to see if they even wanted to do this or not. And the thing was, in the beginning, they did wanted to do it. I guess they changed their minds and they just didn't have the guts to tell me that they don't want to do it anymore. Which kind of sucks, because I mean, we're family. You should be able to tell me that stuff. Like, at least give me a heads up so I could like, try to figure something out, or get new co-hosts or something, you know? Like, they should have told me, but I haven't heard a peep from them. I don't know. I see them online playing games, so I know they're doing stuff. So, but as you can see, they're not here. It is just me, and I'm just gonna take on the mantle, and I'm just gonna keep this thing rolling. It's just gonna be solo shows unless I get like a special guest, something. Maybe I get a friend on, or maybe find another co-host that's down to come every Sunday and do it with me. But yeah, it's just gonna be me from now on. I'm just gonna pick up the news, or I'm just gonna talk about whatever I want to talk about. Right? We're gonna revamp a few things on the site. Of course, change the. I changed the beginning tag and the ending tags, and I might change the look of the homepage and everything like that. Just because, well, as you can see right now, it's 4 silhouettes, and as you can see on the show right now, it's just me. So, I'm probably just gonna just do some revamping of it to like not kind of like mistake everyone like those guys are gonna be here, like, because the thing is, I don't know if they're gonna be here or not. I left it kind of open ended. Like, I'm like, yo, if you guys want to come back and do this, do it, like, but the thing is, like, I kind of made it that way in the beginning, or I asked them, like, do you want to do this? And they're like, yes. And then it was kind of hard contacting them to get them on the show every week. So I was like, look, if you guys want to do it, hit me up and let me know so I could schedule everything. And basically then is like, I just didn't hear anything. So, and there it is, right? And then the last we heard of Alex, like, he had to do something, and he said he'll get a hold of me when everything's cool again. And as you can see, he hasn't gotten a hold of me, right? So there's that. But let's get into this whole thing. Like, there's a lot of things that we kind of basically we're basically doing a recap right now. So this is kind of almost like a recap of the whole beginning of the year, and then next week will be current. But right now it's gonna be all stuff that we kind of missed and everything like that. And we're gonna get into a very touchy subject, almost a little bit here in the beginning. Basically, we're gonna be talking about Kobe Bryant. If I mean, if you guys were living under a rock, you all know what happened to Kobe Bryant. Otherwise, if you were living under a rock, well, he passed away in a helicopter crash, along with a bunch of other kids and a bunch of other parents and his daughter as well, right? Sad news, rest in peace, Kobe. And the thing is like, even though I'm not a really big sports fan, my whole family is, and the number one big person that the whole family kind of follows is Kobe, because my family is a Lakers fan. Like they're all Lakers fans. So in a way, even though I'm not into sports, I know of Kobe. Kobe's always been around, so it's like it's always been kind of a part of my life. And yeah, it was kind of it was sad to see him pass away, right? And it was even more sad that his daughter passed away, because his daughter was, as a kid, and she had more of her life to live for, even Kobe himself was a young person, for his age, he still had more to go. But like, yeah, it's kind of sad. But what I want to touch on is that if you guys don't, or if you guys did not hear or see in social media, there was a comedian, Ari Shafir, and he basically did kind of like a tasteless joke, right? The joke was, well, let me preface it this way, because to give it kind of a backstory. He's kind of like almost a shock, not really even a shock, but I don't know what to call it, but he's like an offbeat comedian that anytime like a big or celebrity person dies, he kind of like shits on it, right? Because like he doesn't like putting them on a pedestal like everybody does and stuff like that. So anytime like a celebrity or somebody big dies, he shits on it. He posts it, and the people that are fans of his gets it, but like the people who are fans of the person who died, like they get offended, and that's kind of like his joke. It's basically offending those people. And he put out a very, very tasteless joke on the day that Kobe died. And I don't know, like the thing is like I know why everybody's mad, and I know that the joke was bad, and I know the joke was tasteless. But the thing is it's freedom of speech, right? He has the right to do it. Because if we take that right away from him, then we're taking away the right to freedom of speech. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if we don't like it, we don't have to hear it. We don't have to listen to it. It's social media. You could scroll right past it, you know what I'm saying? Like, people take social media they take it too importantly. Like, they make it to where, like, they have to see, they have to check it, they have to like it, they have to dislike it, they have to comment on it. The thing is, we don't have to do any of that. In fact, like, I wouldn't even have, like, seen it or anything if it wasn't posted everywhere. And the thing is, you don't have to repost it, right? It would have died if you just let it be. Hold on. Let me parch my throat. Oh, also, I'm late to the train. First time ever trying Chick-fil-A. I gotta say, it lived up to the hype. Especially the whole Chick-fil-A sauce thing. Like, the thing was, my days off are on Sunday and Monday. For a long time, I didn't know that Chick-fil-A was closed on a Sunday, so I kept on trying to go on a Sunday, and none of them were ever open. And that's like, and I don't really have ever like a craving for it. So, but I get Mondays off now too. So, I finally had a craving for like chicken sandwich and stuff. So I went to Chick-fil-A, finally checked it out. It's good. I like it. Like, it lived up to the hype. Like, people hyped it up a lot, so I was kind of ready to be disappointed, because I don't know. I don't even know why I was ready to be disappointed, but yeah, it was good. I even like their grilled chicken nuggets, which is weird because I've never heard of grilled chicken nuggets, but grilled chicken nuggets are bomb. And the Chick-fil-A sauce is bomb. And then they have this sweet and sour Sriracha sauce, oh my god, forget about it. Mix the two together, even better combo. I like mixing and matching sauces. It's so good. Sorry about that tangent, but back to the subject though. Yeah, like we as people take social media too seriously. You have to repost everything. You have to like show everybody. Like everyone has to comment on the thing, you know. And, like if you don't like it, just don't listen to it. And I know that the joke was bad. It was tasteless and wrong of him to do. But that's his freedom to do it. He could, people could do whatever they want as long as you're not hurting anybody. And but then also like he has to be ready to. I guess in this time and era, if you do decide to do a tasteless joke and a bad joke at that time, you got to be ready to take the consequences because everyone's gonna see it. And in the culture we are now, like everything's all like cancel this, cancel that, cancel this. Like like you just got to be ready for that force to come at you if you decide to even do anything that pushes against the culture that it is now. So yeah, I mean he got what came to him, right? All his specials and everything were canceled. A lot of his brand deals has been split, so he should. I mean, in a ways he should have seen that coming, but it's his freedom to do it. So he wanted to do it. He decided to do it, and he did it. So, and the thing is, I don't hate the guy for it. It's his choice. It's his thoughts. I don't know if he believes in that or not. And I believe he tweeted out something saying that he doesn't really think that way. It was just a joke. So, there you go. Right. It's kind of weird too that this whole troll comedy thing is a big thing now. Cause I never really got it. Never, like the whole troll comedy thing was never really funny to me. So I'm in the camp of like, I don't get it. Why even do it? But it's there. It's their freedom to do it. If we take away that freedom, then we're going to be taking a lot more freedoms after that, So it's a scary thing. And, like you could hate it. It's your right to hate it. And it's your right to dislike it. But it's also their right to say what they want to say. And it's their right to, think the way they want to think, right? So there's that. But yes, rest in peace, Kobe. Though it's not gonna be the same. The team's never gonna be the same. You'd think that we'd be seeing him doing commentating on basketball or maybe even coaching the team one day or something. But yeah, it's never gonna happen. And yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be weird in LA without Kobe. What are you gonna do though? And this is coming from a guy who's not a sports fan. So yeah, take it the way you want to take it. But yeah, bad times, sad times, dude. I don't know. And then let's go. I don't like keeping it in these like bad topics, but we're going from one bad topic to another one. Now, this has happened since before New Year's. This happened like around Christmas time or like a couple weeks after Christmas. But one of my favorite like YouTube channels where I kind of get a lot of my movie news and rumors and reviews and stuff from. It's called Collider Videos, right? And back in the days, it used to be AMC Movie Talk, and then it changed to Collider, or it changed to Movie Talk, and then it changed to Collider Movie Talk, and it was all created by this guy named John Campea, and the show was awesome to me. It was kind of one of the things that made me want to get into the whole podcasting thing. That it kind of made me want to do all of this. Like it, it was a big part of this happening. Because I like watching it and I like listening to them talk, and they talked about nerdy things that I was into. They had John Schnepp, rest in peace, John Schnepp. Who was big into comic book movies and comics and anything that was sci-fi and stuff like that. and it was just fun to watch and hear them talk about the movies that were coming out, the movies that were out, them reviewing the movies, them talking about, you know, everything basically dealing with movies. And then after a while, there was a disagreement, and John Campia left. And then, as you heard what I've just said, and then after a while after that, John Schnepp passed away. And then it was never kind of the same. And I still kept watching some of it just for the reviews and stuff like that. And the kids that did the Heroes show, you know, even though it was a little different after John Schnepp died, I still kind of watched that just to get some of the comic movie news and rumors and buzzes and stuff like that. But it's just never the same. And then after the Schmoes left Collider Movie Talk, I kind of felt like it was going downhill anyways. But then the news came out a couple weeks after Christmas that the owner of Collider Videos is shutting all the movies talk news stuff out, just shutting it out, just closing it, and he fired everyone. And they're doing something different with it, which was kind of like, oof, that sucks. Like, because it was like a big part of my life for a little bit. It was basically what I watched after I got home from work. You know, eating dinner, I would watch Collider Movie Talk. And yeah, like, even though I didn't watch it anymore as much as I used to, it was just cool that it was still there. But now to know that it's just gone, it's a little sad. And now I have to do kind of more of a, whereas I got kind of most of all the news from one spot, you know, now I kind of have to like scroll around and find news from other spots, which is kind of annoying. And it was just dope at that time where I got all the stuff that I needed to know from, you know, one channel, and not just getting the news, but it was like entertaining at the same time. Like, it was fun to watch. Like, it was awesome. I don't know. It was good times, but yeah, kind of sucks that what happens, because now it's just abruptly just gone. Like, there was like, they didn't do a goodbye show. They didn't let them have like their time to say goodbye to everybody from whoever was left on that show and stuff like that. And yeah, it sucks, but what are you gonna do, you know? Now I guess I gotta find some other channels. Everyone that split from that show is now doing like their own little thing here and there, which is kind of weird because they all kind of got into this whole like live streaming thing and whatnot, which is, I don't know. They should just get all together and just do a new thing together by themselves, you know, like start up channel, like. But yeah, like, it's weird, you know. They're all doing their own thing. But a lot of them are connected to other channels as well, so you'll see them pop up on the other channels and maybe even get picked up over there and whatnot. But yeah, it's weird. And I don't. The other one that I used to watch is the Schmoes. What is it? The Schmoes Movie Trivia Show or something like that. And I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Like, are they still gonna do that? Because like, that was a big thing for a while. Or the Schmodown, yeah, the movie trivia Schmodown. Like, so I used to love watching that, and I don't know what they're gonna do with that now, because like it kind of turned into part of Collider. So I'm pretty sure that's also been like cut out and too. So but I don't know if like the Schmoes own the rights to that because it has their name in it, right? I don't know, kind of weird. I have to look into that, but yeah, that sucks. So that also happened kind of in the beginning of this year as well. Kind of blows, but what are you gonna do? I mean, you know, there's other channels out there, so I'm gonna have to like flip or scroll through and try to find a different show. Hopefully, I'll find one as cool as that. I mean, I know John Campia does his own thing too, but it's kind of weird just watching him by himself. Like, the thing was, the movie trivia, or not trivia, movie talk was cool, and he ran it and he helmed it, but it was the panel that kind of like completed the show for me. And just watching him talk, even though he does kind of have a panel, but it's like kind of spread out because it's like split and stuff like that. It's just not the same as what it used to be. And I still kind of watch it sometimes if he talks on a subject or a movie that I like or want to hear about. I'll still watch it, but it's just not the same. I feel like it'd be better if he had another like round table type style show, like instead of it just being mostly just him. If he did a more round table show, I think it'd be so much better. And I don't know, but I mean, like, it's still cool. It's, it's his thing. He could do whatever he wants. Like, it's still good. And when he does talk about something that I'm interested in and a movie that I'm looking forward or wanting to hear more about, I still watch it and it's still good. So yeah, there's that. But I don't know. I'm looking for something like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, cause like I used to be a fan of SourceFed, and SourceFed was good until that changed up, and I stopped watching that, and then they kind of just got dropped as well, and then now they're Valley Folk, and they have their own drama now. Oh my god, I don't even want to get into that, but it's weird. So, and with that drama, it's just awkward to watch that channel anymore, so I don't. But yeah, I don't know. But let's stay in the movie realm, and let's talk about something kind of recent. The Grammys happened yesterday, or not Grammys, sorry, because that's music. The Academy Awards, the Oscars, happened yesterday, and I just want to give my opinion on that. Those guys are like these elitist like movie snobs, and I don't know. I'm just not into it, like, because I feel like they. Here's the thing, like, a lot of them don't even watch most of the movies that come out. They pick and choose the movies that they think that they're gonna like, and they're just gonna go with those. Because there's so many movies that came out that should have been like nominated and stuff and aren't. One of the big snubs is shoot, what's his name? Who did Billy Madison? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Billy Madison. Gosh, he's a big comedian too. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Adam Sandler. Yeah, one of the biggest snubs of the thing is Adam Sandler. He did a serious movie. His acting on there was good. It's not one of his dumb comedies where it was just, a cash grab or whatever. And he was actually really good on it. Not nominated for anything, right? And I don't know, like, and that's the thing too, like, because like you could be like, for one thing, they're not even counting superhero movies and stuff like that, so that takes away a lot of the stuff that I'm into, and they're just doing all these like, kind of, I don't know, it's weird, but like I'm not even in, like, I don't even want to hear or listen or agree with whatever the Academy thinks, so whoever wins and everything like that doesn't really matter to me. But here's the thing though, one of the big winners that night is for Parasite, which is an Asian director, so I'm just giving big props to him, because hey, we got one. Right? But then again, it doesn't really matter, because I don't know. The Academy Awards are just so snobby, and they don't even watch everything, and they've admitted to not watching everything. And there's been rumors and exposés on how a lot of them don't even watch anything. They just call one person who's seen everything, and that person tells them what to vote for and everything like that. So it's all politics over there. They're not really movie lovers. They don't go out there and watch every movie, and then they have their own opinion on what cinema is and stuff like that. And they're all snobs. They're just there to rub their friends' egos and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not into it. It's so weird. It's Academy Awards. But gosh, this is gonna be kind of a negative show, because I'm just kind of like complaining and disliking a lot of things. But I don't know. We'll try to get into something I like, or something more positive on the next show. But I kind of this is just kind of like a rant show right now. Like, I just want to rant about stuff, because because I mistakenly said Grammys earlier, let's get into the Grammys, because the Grammys were like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. And there's another thing that kind of bugs me, but in a ways kind of intrigues me, right? Because I feel like good rock and roll or good, rock, metal, punk and stuff, it's kind of disappearing. I mean, it's still around. Like, a lot of local bands and underground bands are still there, but they're not getting a big push from the industry. You're not going to see them on TV or video. You're not going to hear them on the radio as much, because even like the rock stations, like I've tried listening to a lot of the rock stations. A lot of them are playing non-rock music. They're playing produced, almost hip hop or R&B type music, and if not that, then they're playing electronic music, which that part I don't mind, because I was part of the electronic scene and I can see where they're coming from, and they always do like kind of alternative type stuff, so, but it's the whole electronic producing is taking over. But but what I don't like about that is that the producers don't really get the credit. It's whoever's the front man of that project is the only one who's getting the credit. Like, you don't ever see the producer get the award. Like, the producer doesn't walk up on stage to get the award. It's always the front man, or whoever it is, and I'm not saying all of them, but most of them don't even write, their own stuff. It's the producer makes the beat, the sound, the music, and then there's a whole writing team that writes the lyrics, and then the front man just recites it basically, almost, It's kind of weird. I don't know. And that kind of whole thing is kind of what's taking over in music. Even though yes, some of it is good, I'm just missing out on a lot of that rock feel, like back in the days, like you'd have Nirvana, you have Pearl Jam, you have Blink 182, Green Day. I mean, I'm saying a lot. I'm saying a lot of these like popular bands out only because those were the ones that were kind of like televised and radio plays and stuff like that. There were many that were not big names like that were out too, that were just like doing good stuff. Like, I mean, like big bands like Seosin, they were big but never on the radio, never on TV. I mean, they did like they were on like cable TV and stuff like that, but they were never on regular TV like MTV or something like that. But a lot of that is kind of like disappearing, and rap, hip hop, and produced stuff is now kind of like taking over, which is weird. And that's kind of what I noticed by watching the Grammys. You didn't see many rock performance or bands that were there. Everyone there was just an artist who was the front man of a project, or a pop group, or a rap entourage. Like, it's weird. I mean, not to take away from them, because hey, rap people are doing their thing, and that's the other part too. Is I think, I mean, like, I'll give it to them. Like, the new hip hop people, they're making their own beats now. Like, the producers that they're getting are brand new producers that are making their own beats. They're not sampling anymore. Like, a lot of stuff that you hear aren't samples anymore. It's all original sounds, which is cool. I just wish that their rap style was a little better, because I'm just not into like this whole mumble stuff that's going on, or this new SoundCloud style, kind of emo rap stuff. I don't know, just not my flavor. I don't feel it. It doesn't hit me in my music soul, because I'm a big music person. Music still drives my life. It's a big part of my life. It's my second love besides art. The two major loves in my life is art and music. Even though I'm better at art than music, but I still love music. I wish I was good at it. I mean, at least I gave my try at it, but just never. And you never know. I might still try it. I still got time. like I might still give it a shot. Who knows, you know? Save some money, buy some equipment, and just still go at it and do it. But we'll see. But yeah, music was a big driving force of my life. And the style that I was into, like the things that I'm into had to like make me feel, right? And I guess like when I listen to this stuff nowadays, it seems too forced almost, and it doesn't make me feel anything. Like it seems to produce, too cookie cutter. I don't know. Something about that dirty sound of Nirvana made me feel like it was like it was realistic almost. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's hard to say. And by saying this, it makes me sound and feel really old, because now I'm one of those guys who are like, you know, back in my day, you know. And then this music nowadays just doesn't, you know, it's like, oh, this music doesn't sound like music anymore. And I don't want to be that guy. I mean, I give them props though that they're doing their own sounds, which is good, you know. I just wish that the style hit me more. I wish that the style made me feel a little bit more. I don't know. I still listen to like early 2000s screamo bands and metalcore stuff, and even the EDM electronic music style stuff. It's like this stuff from early 2000s. This is stuff I'm stuck to. Although I have to say, like, this whole synthwave thing is kind of brand new. I'm into that, and that's new stuff, you know. So I'm in that. Like, I dig some of the new stuff if it's like kind of band driven, almost a little bit, you know. Some of the new house stuff I'm not really into, because it's house music has changed a lot. It used to be so good and so soothing, but some of the new stuff is just so radio play almost. They make it to where like they have to make a song that has to be able to be played on the radio. And that to me is not what house used to be. House music to me used to be, you know, it had to kind of make you feel. And that's kind of hard to say, because a lot of people hear house music and they're like, it's just repetitive beats. So it's kind of weird that I'm saying like it has to make you feel, but that's what it was to me. I remember like going to an underground rave, and when you hear those beats and if it had lyrics, and some of the songs didn't even have lyrics, but when you heard it, like it made you feel something, like, I don't know, either happy or sad or whatnot. It made you feel. And that's why I love that's why I love music. Music always had a way of making you feel something. And the music nowadays, for some reason, doesn't do that to me. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Kind of strange. I don't know. But yeah, that's the state of music. Or in my eyes. It might change, because maybe something brand new will come along one day and I'll hear it and I'm like, oh wow, this new stuff is awesome. But I'm kind of still waiting on that, waiting to see. I know a lot of like old bands that came back together that did new albums. The songs are good, but I don't know, didn't have the same feeling as when I first heard their stuff back in the days. Even though, like, some of them go, oh, you know what? I have to, what? I forgot what the band was, but there was a metalcore band, and they had, they brought the old singer, and the old singer sang with the new singer, and that song was really good, and I liked that. That was good. It actually made me feel something, like, when I heard them do the chorus together, it raised the hair on my back. It was really good. So I'll give it that. But that was like, you know, one. Still waiting for more, you know? So, I don't know. That's my feelings on music. You know, you guys might have different feelings or whatnot. Put it down in the comments. Let me know what you think about music. Let me know what you think about movies, or how do you feel about the Academy Awards, you know? Do you guys like it? Do you guys agree with it? What type of music you guys are into? Whatnot, you know? Put it down in the comments. I would like to see that. But other than that, give you guys a little bit of update. I'm still playing Call of Duty. I put out a Search and Destroy and gunfight video a couple weeks ago. I might be doing that more. So along with the podcast, I'm gonna be playing a lot with my Team Dialot crew, and I'm gonna try to record a lot of video game play and post it on here just for extra footage and extra videos. You know, because the main things that I like is music, video games, and movies and art and stuff like that. So if a good movie comes out, I'm gonna do a review on it. More Call of Duty stuff, and you know, I'll try to do music stuff and stuff here and there and whatnot if I can, but we'll see. Pokemon Go has gotten very interesting because they just started the whole Go Battle League, which is pretty cool. In fact, I might record the whole preseason of Great League has just ended, and now they're doing Ultra League. I might record some of my matches on Ultra League and put that here, put it up on this channel, just in case any of you guys want to see that. But I was doing kind of okay. I think I won my first 10 matches in Great League straight, and then once it got to the higher levels, I started losing. I think I forgot what my score was, but I lost 15 matches and won 50. I think I was 15 out of 30, so that like 15 wins, 15 losses. So kind of even. I didn't really get to finish. I didn't get to go all the way to rank 10. I think I got all the way to rank 6 only because I didn't have time to walk, the kilometers to get the passes to get into the battles and stuff like that. So, but Ultra League started this week, so I'm I think 1 kilometer away from getting my pass to enter into the battle. So I think once I do that, I'll record that and then I'll place it on here, and we'll see how that goes, and we'll see if it does good views. If it does, then I'll keep on doing that, but see where it goes from there. But I'm kind of excited on that. I wasted a lot of Stardust on getting a lot of my team together and everything like that, so that kind of sucks. And got a few cool shinies too, randomly during all the winter events and the new beginning of the year event and everything like that, so I'm pretty stoked on that. I wish Call of Duty Modern Warfare would bring out a Battle Royale, but I'm starting to feel like it's never going to happen because Season 2 is starting tomorrow, and there is no news on a Battle Royale. So that's kind of making me think like they're never ever going to do a Battle Royale, which I feel like they're missing out on a lot by not doing that, because like PUBG is still around, and it's kind of an okay game, but the bugs on it are so bad, and the movement and everything is so bad. I feel like if Call of Duty would just if they would just use the mechanics that they have now for their game, but as a battle royale, without any other special perks or anything like that, I think it would be a really good battle royale game, and it would definitely kill PUBG out of the waters. So they're missing out, and I feel like that's like another like big money grab that they're missing out on, because people would love a battle royale with their mechanics. But what are you gonna do? They're the company, they're the ones with a team and the money to put it together. We're just all here speculating and wishing and hoping that they would do it, and I don't know. Well, other than that, like the Season 2 stuff that's coming out for Call of Duty Modern Warfare does look pretty cool. They're bringing back Ghosts, and they're bringing back a few of the Modern Warfare 2 maps into this game, so which I'm kind of excited for. They're also bringing back the UMP, which is dope because I used to like that gun as well. So I'm stoked on that. So look forward to some videos of that. Me and my boy Jason, the bearded man, we might be doing a in-game tournament. It's one of the modes. It's a gunfight tournament. I might record that, and so you might see that video come out, just to see if we make it, if we win the tournament or not. And because we've been practicing on it, me and him has been playing a lot of gunfight battles, and we're actually doing pretty good. We got a pretty good, decent, flow together. So let's see if that goes anywhere. But look forward to that style video and stuff like that. But yeah, I did about almost an hour, 40. Well, it's just 40 minutes, but close to an hour. So all by myself, not too shabby. New stuff, new year, right? Happy. Oh, first of all, happy New Year's to everybody. Also, happy Chinese New Year's to everybody. And yeah, look forward to more videos of just me. But yeah, with that said, though, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody. Happy New Year's to everybody. And let's hope for a more positive show next week. I'm going to try to find some more subject that I'm more into and that hypes me up a little bit more. And it'll be more positive than just me ranting about weird things and stuff like that. But yeah, look forward to that. And with that said, though, thank you. And I'll see everybody on the next episode. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you liked the video you guys just watched. And if you did, please do not hesitate to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And then tell a friend. And if you guys want to see more videos, check them out below. I should have 2 other videos to check out. We have other stuff to see on this channel. And with that said, we thank you guys all for watching. And we'll check you guys out laters.